my delicious co-creators. Lilou here. I'm in Stockholm, sunny, windy, beautiful Stockholm with Michael and Nina. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So it is noisy. We're in the city. This is life. It's happening. It's windy. There is honks. But we decided to do this here. Because this is quite a special area in Stockholm, isn't it? A lot of people go through this area.
Yes, it seems like that. We have the National Theater here, and we have the harbor thing here, and it's a special spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also in the energy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are very much into the energy, so we're going to speak about that. But I would love to start, because you work together. This is why I'm in the middle of them and working out with the microphone. But you work together in this, and I wanted to start by seeing your perception, your point of view on Sweden, and where is Sweden into this shift of consciousness?
Oh, great.
Who wants to start? You, Nina.
Okay. I want to start. I don't know if Sweden have a so special place in this thing, but I think it has, because I don't travel a lot, so I really don't have met so many persons in the world. But I know here in Sweden that the people are very sensitive to the higher energies. And I don't know why, but maybe it's a place, if you look at the whole world as a tree or as a form, maybe it's a spot here where the energies, where the higher energies are coming in, are flowing more directly.
The light comes from the north.
Yes, that's what they say. we think that's true.
Yeah.
In a sense. Yeah.
It's great. Every country should own that. I go to Mexico and they think it's the corazon of the earth, and France is like, of course it does. Are you kidding me? But it's wonderful because everybody is really. So the Swedish are very feeling, and Norway too, and Denmark. The shift is happening here.
It's the Scandinavic touch, maybe you can say. No. Yeah, but I mean, we are talking about the light from north, and you can think about the earth, and the light is coming sort of into the earth from above. I'm thinking about this above perspective a little bit. Also for everybody, I mean, wherever you live, what country you live in, it's you can take in the energy from higher dimensions. Yeah.
Tell us more about that. How can we, because from my understanding you teach people how to do that, how can we bring it higher energy, activate, open up our channels? How do you call this?
I think that's a good keyword. I mean, opening up for this channel that we have, and many people have it like more like a symbolic channel maybe, but we have experienced that we can, take in, receive these energies more concrete, practical way. So it's very, it's been like for us in different periods of time, we've been going through this transformation. So and in these periods of transformation you receive these energies very forcefully, and it can be sort of a little
unsettling.
Yes, a little bit dramatic and cleansing and bringing out a lot of old stuff, old patterns, of course, releasing, and that's good, of course. So it's like a newborn movement. It's like you move into something new all the time.
Like I love the image of the butterfly, and the cocoon, and before it becomes a butterfly, everything transforms, shifts, shakes up, huh?
It shakes up, and it's to start with. For example, for me, it started with meditation, but it didn't start with that. I just sat down and wanted to the higher energies to come down, because I didn't know anything about anything spiritual at all. I was more into the art scene. I wanted to be a film director, and I didn't know anything more or less about this spiritual movement. The only thing I had, it was a really strong wish inside me to understand more about life, understand more about a human being. Who am I? But I didn't felt it like a spiritual or never religious asking. But one day I felt inside I had to go to meditate. And then I sat on the sofa and I felt something on the top of my head. And that was going on for several weeks, and it was really flowing. The energy comes into my head and flow down in all the body and light it up. So it was like I was bathing in light for weeks.
Nice.
And after that, the life wasn't the same anymore.
Of course.
So
How long ago was that?
6 months.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No. Not so. It was 1990.
Yeah, in the 90.
90. Yeah. So it's 22 years ago or something. But it was 6 months that I had this.
Kind of enlightened
and
6 months. Wow.
yeah, and also the information from, the spirits, the above. I didn't know where it come from. I just know it. Suddenly I know
Yeah.
things that I didn't know before.
Yeah. And you already knew each other at that time, 22 years ago?
No, I mean I had my first experience like that when I was a teenager, actually, and then I went through something similar, but we didn't know each other by then. And then we met when we were about 30. I was 31 and you were 30 years, and we had this really beautiful recognition of each other when we met. So it was like instant love and really beautiful meeting.
We're here to do some work together, baby.
Yes. Come on. It was really like that. Yeah. Just, continuing something that you had been parting from before many lives ago, actually. So it's beautiful. Yeah.
And then you had a family, and you decided to really do this because you had also done some journalism, from my understanding.
Yes,
I mean,
and Nina too. We were both into that writing and journalism and cultural and art scene and different things like that. But I had also started with healing and meditation, and then we met, and then we found this mutual space and rhythm, I think. So we started working with people more in a form. So that form or that shape has developed for many years now. So now we call it soul work, what we do together. Yeah. So that's really nice.
so you work with the soul. How do you describe this work then?
Well, it's like we can help people. We don't arrange for people to get this contact. We don't tell them what to do. We don't say a spirit is here to talk to you. We are not working like that. It's more like we are presenting a space for people to be in where the energies can work with them through us, but mostly through themselves, by their own souls. Everybody is a soul, of course.
What is required for a person to feel this these energies and feel this safeness to open up to them? What are did you find out there are some conditions or things that people need to receive? And found out that some people are more or less ready to receive because it's really there at all times.
It's about the inner longing, the inner wish. If you're longing for something more in life, something spiritual, it's coming to you. It's like you ask and it's given. It's the same in the physical world and also in the spiritual world. Yeah. So you have to have this kind of feeling or wanting, and then it's come to you. Not next week maybe, but when you are ready. It's coming to you. Yeah. But it needs your inner longing, your inner wish or craving to it. Because if you don't are ready to receive these energies, it's not gonna be any good out of it, because you don't understand what's happened, and you are more or less losing your balance. But if you longing and feel the answer, aha, it is this I have been asking for deep inside myself, and then it's going to expand your consciousness naturally.
how do we know it's really there and it's not imagination?
The contact, you mean, or
The energy, the
The
contact,
energy.
whatever you want to call
well,
it.
when you feel and when you get this energy contact, it's nothing you can doubt. It's so clear, it's so obvious, it's so really. I mean, it can be really hard energy too. It's not only for the heart, you know, the soft, very mellow energy. So it can be really strong, taking its grip, sort of. We are talking a lot about the soul grip, like a term almost. So I think that when you are in that stage, it's no doubt. Then people can, of course, be very. I mean, in the beginning, when I had that, I thought I was crazy because I didn't have any friends that knew about this, and I hadn't read so much about it, and it's not actually so much written about it either. You can't really find it in different books, you know, this process. So it's really, I think it's a new learning for our period of time, for people in this period. So many are waking up at the same time, so it's like a different method, I think, for waking up in this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah, but so many people are doing amazing work around the world, and it seems like people are really receiving what they need to receive,
Really?
and the package can look a little bit different. But here it seems like we're talking of strong energies.
Yeah, but I mean, that's in that stage. But then you have some other stages, of course, that many people are into. Now you can see, I mean, for instance, many people are into doing healing, or they are into dancing, or they are into whatever to high up. What do you
To increase their
increase,
vibrational.
to increase your vibration and the frequency and the energy in yourself. I mean, like a person first. So you have first the personality work, sort of, and then after a while, or if you have it inside of you from other experiences longer, you know, back in time, then they can be activated suddenly. Yeah.
And maybe too, these times are allowing for these activation to take place. It seems more and more people are popping and being activated and receiving, and these times are more favorable for this.
Yes, it is. It's everything happens now. It's a great. It's a
Ta-da! Here, portal, tack, 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 tack.
no. It's a great shift.
Yeah.
Of course, and it's so funny because more and more people are speaking about it. When we were sitting in a coffee house maybe 15 years ago, you couldn't really, if you spoke about energies, you really or past life or whatever, you really. But now everybody is speaking about energies, past lives. Everybody wants.
Get on the train, come on,
Yeah.
get on the wagon.
It's like a wave of light,
Yeah.
and you just have to follow it, and it goes most smoothly if you follow it. If you have lots of resistance, it's
But it's okay to have resistance. I think it's also important that we honor ourselves and where we're at, because some people, and I just did a video about this, about sometimes there's this peer pressure, and there is those other things that are based on fear, and this doesn't feel right. There's the whole spiritual thing. There's a lot of BS also happening, and it's about listening to our inner feelings and knowing what's right for us, huh?
It's a long process. It's like a journey, and you take the journey in different phases and stages, and you just try to learn to listen to yourself. Of course, that's the main point, I think.
And honoring those
Honoring,
inner
of course.
voice. Yeah.
Yes. Otherwise, I mean, for me anyway, it's been like that. I have felt that now I'm coming out of the direction, so then I've been pushed back, and then I've been, you know. So that's what I mean, that if you talk about this to have this channel, to have this contact, you have it in your heart, but you also can have it from a higher level, right? And when you do that, you can you can listen, but you can also feel in the energy that you are sort of following or moving with the energy. It's not so much physical, but in your consciousness. so you are awake, sort of, to be there all the time. It's not now I'm awake, now I'm asleep, now I mean.
This is a commitment. This is a lifestyle.
Yes, this is a lifestyle, and you suddenly just understand that you are living in the new world.
Yeah.
And it's for me, I see it like it's the world is changing, and it's the old world is there, and it's some people are living there,
Yeah.
and it's some people are living on the edge to the new world. It's like a between world, and so it is a new world.
A new earth. We've heard that term, yeah?
Yes, we have. It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the light making the earth new. I mean, and it's also a shifting for the earth in this process in a more cosmic sense, that the whole earth is taking a new direction, I think, in relationship to the sun, and also to the spiritual sun and all that stuff with the cosmic perspectives, you know. So it seems like our earth, I mean, you don't feel it physically, but the earth is shifting in its higher consciousness to take another direction, another place. And that's why the energies are coming in so fast and so strongly to the human family, I think.
Yeah. For some people that are septic, all that is just like, whoa, energies. What do you know? How can you feel this? You're using those terms and connecting to each other, and you're dreaming this, and none of this exists. But gosh,
Yeah.
what do you want to say to that?
I don't know. Yeah. That.
Wake up, my beautiful co-creator.
Yeah. You know, everybody can wake up more. Everybody can feel the presence of the soul. Everybody can go further, develop more, and open up. And when you see the new world, you get a little bit, what do you say? You want to have more patience sometimes, because you see so lot of things, and you see this person could just, connect with himself or herself. Yeah. And it's so many answers inside, or with the soul, or just to know you have a soul. For me, that's the point, to know you have a soul. You always have your own soul. You're never alone. You always have this guidance inside yourself. And every person know that. I think it's going to shift the world very fast. Very fast. Yeah. So, of course, it's my wish that everything should be light very fast. Yeah. But you have to wait. Yeah, that is life, and it's beautiful too. Yeah. Every person is there. Should be. So it's beautiful. Everyone is so beautiful.
Yeah. Everything is on track.
Huh?
Everything is on track?
Yes, everything is on track.
Where are we, Captain, on this? Are we heading towards the right direction, please?
Yes, we are. I can see.
He a bit looks like a plane captain, doesn't he? Are we on board of this ship? Are we heading in the right direction,
the
please?
Enterprise is taking off.
Planet Earth.
Out in the galaxy to find new worlds. Yeah. No, but anyway, I think that something I thought about when we were talking lately here was that's why also we use these methods to ground people also in this process, so they don't just get the energies and they take off, or they just go into different emotional processes. So we have different methods, like we work with something called family constellations. Have you heard?
Oh yeah, I've heard of this in Sweden, south of Sweden. Yes. With so we've done one. It's quite interesting. You've studied for that?
Good. We work with that in our own way, with the energy sort of, and that applies really to this process of making people more whole in themselves emotionally. And you can really cleanse out stuff more easily. And
how do you explain the family constellation?
Okay, it's like a very, you can do it one by one, or you can do it in a group. Foremostly you do it in a group, and then it's like the client, if it's you pick out some people in the group that will manifest or take form as, for instance, your mother, we say, and maybe it's another person, maybe it's her mother, your grandmother, and before that it's like a session. We are speaking and you are getting to the core of this issue that you have, you know.
Yeah, and each person that present themselves has kind of represents
Yes.
the soul of the other person. So it's
Yes.
kind of a theatrical or it's not theatrical, but
No.
it's quite interesting how everybody plays its role,
Really.
and it reminds you of. It's quite special because all of a sudden you'll see the ashamedness or the guilt or
Really.
the whatever goes through that person
Yeah.
that is playing this role, but actually perfectly its role.
Yes, and they don't know each other from the
Yeah,
beginning, you
yeah,
know. So
yeah.
it's not like acting. It's more like
Yes.
just feeling
Yes.
and just following the impulses. What's happening now, and then you can find this release, you know, this solution, and it's really beautiful. Often, not all the times, but very often you can work it out in a very nice way, and it helps people. Also, the people that are doing the family constellation, you know, playing, if we call it playing the act,
They get it too.
they get
Yeah.
yes. So that's
Awesome.
we are closing.
No, I think this is awesome, and this is very juicy conversation. The juicy fruit, no, juicy tour. And I guess we're closing a little bit because this has been a great conversation. Is there something else that you would like to share or to finish this conversation that is important for you to speak out for people maybe listening so that they can apply this in their life or whatever that is?
Yeah, just to know that they are the soul, that you are the soul, you are the inner light, you are the great love, you are the wisdom. So go for it.
Yummy.
Bite into life. Oh my goodness, your soul wants it. Get it. This was delicious and fun to be with you guys here in
Really.
Stockholm.
Really nice to see you. Really.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope to see you again.
Yeah. In Sweden, wherever around the world. Thank you. Thank you, Nina. Thank you,
Michael.
Michael, sorry.
It's okay.
And to you, my beautiful co-creators, we send you so much love. I hope this was helpful and will be part of this beautiful puzzle and those pieces that are keep on helping us to remember our greatness, your greatness. I love you. I send you much love from Sweden. Bye.